can have a role model, someone to say, I want to be like this one, I want to be like this one. But at the moment, they see non-Muslim teachers, or they see role models outside. So, this concept of parents doing some teaching, or substitute teachers, is something that I want us to think about for the short term, because we must immediately, we need to do something. We cannot wait. While we plan the long-term idea that has been floated, making a circle for teachers, inshallah in 5 years, we can have people coming back to the profession.
So, yes. On that point,
yes.
I would just want to point something because it is related to that issue. There is something called untrained teachers.
Yes.
I used to be one of them before.
Yes. Yes.
Because when I remember when I finished my school,
yes,
and I was just hanging around, I didn't think about any profession.
Yes.
And I was recruited as an untrained teacher.
Yes.
And I was just posted in a school.
Yes.
To teach the children.
Yes.
So what about that idea?
Yes. Yeah. That's it's the same idea, but we need to give them some training.
Yes.
Because being a teacher requires some skills. We can make like a 3-month program, vocational training for available people, entirely people, to go into the schools because the government will accept them. Yeah? But we will now have Muslims, prospective Muslims, come to the school and the children see them. Teach them something. They don't have to work full time, and they may work as volunteers also. But it's something we need to do. Our children must see Muslim teachers in the school. If they don't see them, some of our drug problems, social problems, arise from this lack of the models.
It's a good idea. But does the policy allow Mr. Mohammed?
Yeah, I thought since actually we've been with the in Kenya, there are certain policies. Like for example, when it comes to teaching profession, we have the organization, the TC. Even now, there's nobody who is called an untrained teacher. Not only untrained teacher, but any teacher who is not registered by the TC. So if it can be done as an affirmative action, get those people, then you involve the TC. And I don't think that can, because Northeastern are now struggling and up to now they have not succeeded. Because all teachers have disappeared because of insecurity and they cannot really play. So let's go to the policy that we are saying. How will it? And if we start going a little for that, then it will now a lot of write-ups, discussions. And if no matter people are allowed to do that, then the whole country will be. But now without, then another complication and implication is that we have changed to CBC. Curriculum-based, competency-based curriculum. Even the ones who are termed as the P1s now, they are almost going to be termed as redundant because they're supposed to be elevated to diploma level. In other, they have to go for this methodology. So there's the issue of registration as a teacher. A teacher has to be registered with TC number, and a trained teacher, that one, in fact, it was moved long time ago. We don't have such. I also taught for 2 terms. This is the way you say. First of all, you don't have methodology when it comes to punishment, and you try to cane anybody in case of you inflict pain, you can even be in prison for that.
Yes, what we are saying is that we need to do vocational training. People who, instead of being untrained teacher, we actually give them a course. We get one of the universities actually to provide a course, a certificate, some training, and then we tell the Teaching Service Commission we have a serious shortage of teachers, but we have got educated people in our community, and we have trained them. We want to give them a role in the schools, not to be employed by the government, because the government may not want to employ them. But as I say, the many retired people, they may have time to volunteer in the school. What's important, our children must see Muslim teachers, male and female. It's good for their development.
We have an Islamic teachers college here in Mombasa.
Yes.
Then if we can get ways of sponsoring students to that institution, we come up with a certificate requirement, the person is training.
Yes, but I think we discussed that. I come to you. They don't apply. The students don't want to go there. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I need to take one of our teachers coming from our teachers training college. And here we are talking of challenges we are having, especially on having teachers. According to my view, the way I can see it, I can see first is we are talking of Muslim teachers. One and the foremost is that the attitude we are having toward the profession. Most of our students, or most of our kids, the pupils who are coming from the community, they don't like teaching. And then the other issue that is hindering our people to come to the colleges is the entry point. In fact, we are having very few candidates who can come and attend interviews because of the entry point they are having. Currently, the entry point has been lowered, and it is advantaging the Muslim teachers, the Muslim people, sorry. It was simple with clusters. You have simple aggregates, and then you have simple in English, simple in Swahili, simple in mathematics. Most of the teachers' colleges close because they don't have students. And you are talking of Muslim students. Muslims do not like going to school. They don't like learning. They don't like learning. Therefore, if you want more teachers from our community, how are we going to get more teachers if our students, if our people who don't like learning, they don't like learning, and there are so many issues that are hindering them from learning. One is attitude, then the other one is the upbringing of the kids. The way we bring up our kids is not the way our fellow Christians are doing it. Muslims do not bring their children in a way that they are giving them a vision and a mission of what they want to do when they grow up. Then they grow up doing nothing in the community. Therefore, what I can say is that there are so many challenges that are taking Muslim community to be behind, especially in the teaching fraternity. We have very few teachers who are Muslim, and most of the students are taught by Christian teachers. They are taught IRE by Christian teachers.
Yes.
Most
This is
of them,
the worst.
yeah. And the reason is us, the parents, from mother, that is from ECD. ECD itself is handled by teachers. Most of them are not Muslim, and then they don't have qualifications. They handle that too. They come up, then the interest is not there. Therefore, it is very difficult. We are talking of importing teachers. Importing teachers is also another